getting someone to say yes to something is like absolutely way harder. Like, and you and me would know with the whole like video stuff, like client, like proving to someone like, hey, video is really important in 2025. Like like people are just like, nah, they don't see the value in it. And it's just like, that's exhausting. Like,
oh my goodness. Yeah, right. Well, it's like always some guy, you tell him, all right, we're going to make a video for, it's going to cost you $3,000. They go, what? $3,000 for a little stinking video? And like, buddy, you don't understand. For one, you probably shouldn't. Don't ever look at a client and call them buddy. That's probably not a good idea. But you got to say, like, sir, like you're not getting like, okay, yes, this video is going to cost you $3,000, but it is an asset that you are going to use for the next 5 years. That's going to help you close all the deals without you having to close them.
Yeah, it'll literally do the work for you.
Right. Like, one of the video ideas I sell at times is automation, which is like a video that informs your client on the process and how it's done. So that way, instead of that email that you have to have Clarissa type out every time, you simply like send them one email that's probably copy and pasted with all the links to the videos and all the stuff in there. And you say, bam, here it is. Or they go to your website and they educate themselves. That's the best. When the client educates themselves on the process and how it works and everything else, so they feel empowered to pick up the phone and give you a call.
Yeah, that's a mug.
Hello? Remember like the cup phone things, like the styrofoam cups for the string?
Yeah.
You like talk into them, which I don't think it ever worked, but
I don't think it did either. Same thing with like putting up against a wall.
Yeah.
I don't know if that works.
I don't know either. I don't think so.
No, it's a scam.
It's a scam, right?
Yeah.
But that's how they sold cups.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how that's how they sold cups originally.
Yeah, that's like the solo cup. They're like, oh
yeah, you could put this on walls and like hear people talk.
Yeah,
like had
this
nothing
is actually
to do.
a listening device.
Yeah, right. Like had nothing to do with holding liquid whatsoever. Yeah. And then they like it was kind of like Viagra. You know,
Yeah.
It was supposed to be like heart medication, and they found out it gave you a boner.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with cups. Like cups were invented purely because they were trying to be able to like hear people in the other room. And then they were like, wait a minute, you know what else you could do with this?
You could I could put stuff in this thing.
You put liquid in here and sip out of it.
It's crazy. I don't have to drink out of my hands anymore.
I mean, think about it. Like, look at this handle. Do you think this handle is meant for like holding and drinking out of? This handle is clearly, are you getting this? Look at this. That's what this was invented for.
Exactly. People need to educate themselves on things like that.
Wake up, sheeple.
Yeah.
Sheeple. Wake up, sheeple.
They're doing it right in front of your face, man.
Yeah, right. We just turned this whole podcast into a conspiracy podcast.
Like,
honestly,
cups were actually made to like listen to like government
all we need
officials.
now is like protein powder. All we need is like AG1 brain powder formula. Yeah. You know, like, all right, guys, this is fossil bone marrow, T-Rex, caveman, Ooga Bunga, 3000 XZ1. That sounds like a play to John Gruden's playbook. Anyway, no, but I'm just saying, but it could be a conspiracy podcast. What I'm saying is like we really could next time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I could.
Instead of talking seriously about stuff, how about next time we have this podcast, we just talk completely unseriously.
I'm completely fine with that. And then like we'll like clip it, and then people will be like, "These guys are insane!" Like it just goes viral, and it's like they just think we're like these nut jobs, and like bring up like why are they saying mugs are actually listening devices? Like
yeah, right.
People are like looking at their like mugs.
You know what?
Shit.
No, worst part, we get like 7 to 8 people who comment, and they're like, actually, like they comment on the reel, the short you put out for it, and they're like, I believe it.
Yeah,
they're like unironically like I knew it.
Yeah, if you think about it, actually, like, and then they'll bring up some crazy thing from like the '60s.
No, not even the '60s. They'll go back to Mesopotamian times, and then actually it'll be ancient aliens. Ancient aliens gave us the cup.
Yeah.
As a listening device, but then we use it as a cup, which is stupid.
Yeah, it's like that's not what it's used for, man. Like,
yeah, come on,
get on with the times.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Whatever. Sheeple.